And at last, we're allowed to go out. Well, in fact, we were allowed to go out on Monday, but I couldn't do it on Monday because Monday to Friday is still working. But either way, we're out and about. We're here down at the Devices CCC site, and I'll give you a separate video on that coming up later. But this time, I can give you an update as regards the summer holiday, the Plan A and the Plan B, and a bit on COVID, and a bit on duty free that we found out as well. Perhaps you need a COVID passport. There's another subject.
What, to go to the toilet?
Yeah, by the toilet door. If you wave your barcode or whatever it is, you can go in.
Yeah,
if you haven't had it up, you can't.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
And quite a good point, actually, because we're on a CCC site, and as you can see down the bottom there, as I've highlighted, they're not opening anything at all until the 17th of May. Yes, the chemical toilets are open, but nothing else. The toilet blocks are shut. Whereas the other club are actually opening everything now, but not showers. The showers will be open on the 17th of May, as is when everything else will be open. Talking of jabs, we have, we're old enough now and have been to have jab number 1. We'll have some footage of that. You can see that, what that's like. We can quickly see that now. I do have some work colleagues in the Birmingham area and in Scotland, and apparently the experience is the same wherever you go. So as you can see now, a monumental queue. That queue took nearly an hour to get actually into the building. So the time I got my card is just to get you there. When you get inside, there's a little reception area where you put all your details in. It gives you your NHS and number. Then you get into a separate queue where all the jabs are being held. Sorry about the jumpiness. This has been shot on an iPhone, handheld. Sorry about that. And also, when you get through, don't forget to wear something of a suitable nature that you can just put up to have a jab. And as you can see, if you're an hers, all they do is give you a little card saying that you've had your AstraZeneca or whatever jab you've had, and that's it, you're done. And for both of us, really, on average, hour and a half, I suppose.
Yeah, but as usual, Steve, you were fine with it, weren't you? More or less. You didn't have any.
Oh, the side effects.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a little bit of a headache. I had the AstraZeneca one and had a little bit of a headache. It wasn't a proper headache. It was like a little kind of. It was there, but it lasted for a good couple of days rather than a good few hours. But paracetamol or whatever, and that got rid of that.
And I had the AstraZeneca one too, and I was about 4 o'clock, and I was fine until about 2 o'clock the next day, when I suddenly thought, blimey, I'm cold.
Don't do that.
Blimey, I'm really cold. And I felt pretty rough for about 6 or 7 hours. And a bit off colour for the next couple of days, but like Steve said, for that bit, paracetamol dealt with it. I did have to go to bed though, didn't I, for a few hours. Just, yeah, it zonked me out. But it's worth it. I'm glad to have had it.
Yeah, and then the next one for both of us should be early June.
June.
So, in theory, both of them and then the COVID passport or something to be able to go abroad. Looks like it might still be on the cards. Who knows?
Well, it just depends, because it's not just our rules. It's the rules in France, which we can't control.
And the amount of vaccines they've had is nowhere near what
nowhere
we've
near.
had.
So even if the government here says yes, you can go, it's absolutely fine. And even if the ferry companies or the Eurotunnel, which we're going on, says you've got to prove you've had vaccination, that's fine. But what will France say? What will their rules be? It's 2 sets of rules you have to consider, not one.
Oh, I know.
So Steve, run over our Plan A. Plan A for the summer.
Plan A. Okay, so we're off down to Canterbury.
Go on.
You did that deliberately to steal my drink.
I just need a drink.
So yeah, Plan A is to go to Canterbury, which is a caravan site, club site, caravan and camping club site. Prior to leaping on the train, the next day from Folkestone over to Calais, and then down to kind of mid-coast of France. We'll show you on the map. So from Calais, and then what, four hours ish down to a stopover site, mid-France, and then from there, following morning, another couple of 3 hours down to our main site, where we're going to be spending best part of a week. And then on the way back to another site a little bit further up, but the same sort of area, and then back to Calais for the train back to the UK.
Just tell me that site coming back is not Le Brevedon, is it? It's not the worst site in the whole world, Le Brevedon.
Yes, it isn't.
I blooming hope not.
You're kind of restricted. You don't have an awful lot of choice when you're going to France for stopover sites, because a lot of these sites would rather you were there for 2 or 3 days, not just having lots of traffic.
I'm not surprised though that people only stay at Le Brevedon for one night.
No, it was years ago.
It's
got to
horrible.
have changed. Got to have changed.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's
Horrible site.
Well, you'll see. We'll do some footage of that. You can see. And so, as we've been on DFDS ferries before, they sent me an email, and I didn't know this. We have decided not to match them. I mean, how stupid is that? Just remember, this is entering into the EU, so you can take 16 litres of beer and then 4 litres of wine. However, on the way back, you can bring in 42 litres of beer and 18 litres of still wine. Quite what the 24 by 76 centilitre bottles. That mean you have to bring little dumpy bottles back only? And so this would be an example of that equal playing field in action, eh? You alright, Jess? What are you doing? What? What do you want? Some loving? I'm here. There we go. Yes. So that is plan A. But we have a plan B as well. And now, don't try and break my glasses. With the same company, by the way, so if one gets cancelled, it doesn't matter. They're still going to get our business, no matter which way around it goes. Plan B is 2 weeks in the UK. So we have a site booked for that. Hey, you never know.
Where will that be then? Remind me.
That will be South Coast. I can't remember where it is.
Okay, fine. What sort of Devony South Coast or Cornwall South Coast or where? Jess, come on.
Go on, lie down in your blanket. Good girl.
Yeah, give Dad your bum. That's right.
Yeah, you get the head end.
Yeah.
I get the other end.
Oh, I don't know. Her breath smells so bad. It's hard to tell the difference.
You ought to give her some dentistix or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we do have a plan B, which is somewhere in the Cornwall, Devonish type area, which will, I think it's Devon this time, but we'll use that as a base. Again, just.
And also, unusually this summer, whether it's UK or overseas, it's just going to be you and me.
Well, yeah, it might
Isn't
be.
it? No, it is because our girls are working over the summer to earn money.
Yeah.
And
David doesn't want to go.
And David, because the girls are adults and at home, David's going to stay at home, and also he's got a drama thing,
Does
hasn't he?
that mean we're not?
No, that's the condition, I'm afraid. If they stay at home, they've got to look after Jess.
Ah.
So that's the condition. So it literally will be just you and me in France, or you and me in wherever, Devon.
All right, cool. I feel sciences and museums and things like that coming on. All the stuff we can't go into because we have a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, darling.
See, she won't be nicking this coffee anyway, will she? But anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell for notifications. Coming up in the next couple of videos, you will see a book review and that devices footage, including that visit to the pub.